In the case of Manser versus Sear, Mr. Manser, you are.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. How's everybody doing? Comment down below how you doing. Comment down below how you doing. Let's grow this community, all right? Make friends in the comment section. Today we have a video from the Modern King. You saw the title. Let's get right into it.
To prison for 5 years. When I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Sensitivity of this issue ran 2 tests. The results are as follows. In the case of Manser versus Sear, Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. But this is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is
and acted.
nothing I made up. The lab did
You
it.
made it all up.
No,
You made
I
those-
did not.
Well, those results
I
apparently
don't know
are made
any
up.
of those people on that form.
Oh, my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I didn't.
That
Mr.
is
Manser,
fraud.
Mr. Manser,
That is fraud.
I know you're upset.
That is fraud, man. It is fraud. And she needs to go to jail.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talk to him still.
Oh my gosh.
Another breath, he's calling me a liar.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison.
This man spent 5 years in prison. Why didn't they do a DNA test? You know what? That's why DNA tests are mandatory. This is about to go nationwide too. 5 years. I'll have to kill her. I'll have to at least punch her in the face or give her an uppercut. I'll have to. You took 5 years away of my life. I'm in there with criminals. People that stole cars and knocked over old ladies on Black Friday. That's who I'm in there with. And then the icing on the cake is that this woman knows who the father. She said, I still talk to him to this day. I would have jumped on her right in court. I'll judge bring out the gavel because I would have jumped on her right in court.
Cut out for work. Women are. At best, men are cut out to compete and dick measure with other men.
Oh my. And why precisely would an individual think that?
How I know that? It's because every time they lift a finger, men want a fucking cookie and a parade. Men talk so much shit about, you know, I gotta go to work and oh, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. Like, meanwhile, women will literally carry a child for 9 months in their body and then birth it and be like up and walking around the next day.
Wow. It's almost like that's what the human female body is designed to do. But go on. I'm sure that the rest of this will be just riveting.
That's what work is. You have to understand, all of life is work. And every time you take a shortcut, you hurt yourself in the long run. And if you want to live a good life, all of it, from morning till night, has to be some type of work.
No kidding, is it? I'm beginning to wonder if this entire video is just a compilation of statements of the obvious.
Women are called slobs and bad wives and bad girlfriends if they don't know how to cook, clean, do laundry, organize stuff, plan stuff, all of these things. They're typically the only one that does them in the house. All of that is work. And men will want a fucking cookie for leaving the house 8 hours out of the day and exchanging their time for money.
It's rather sad that some individuals aren't better at disguising how much they truly dislike men just for being men. They string a bunch of pretty words together and hope that it actually sounds like a coherent thought that's been put together.
Everything she said was spot on. And when I say she, I'm talking about the lady who was in the pink, who wasn't talking nonsense. Let me tell you something, ladies, because I know it's a couple of y'all sprinkled in here. Unpaid labor. When I hear ladies say I'm doing unpaid labor, cooking and cleaning, first of all, it's not even that hard. I know because I've done it. I've done it. I've been a stay-at-home dad, okay? And let me tell you, I was bored. I was bored after those first couple of days. I'm like, everything's done. I'm bored. What else is there to do? But even still, your payment is that you don't have to pay bills. I would much rather somebody just pay for all my stuff and all I have to do is cook and clean all day. And it's not even all day. It's just for a couple hours. every other day. The house doesn't get that dirty that fast. Let's keep it going.
Would you date a guy that makes $75K a year?
No, that's so cute. No. With inflation in this economy, I absolutely could not. I don't think that he could afford our groceries. And I mean, and I'm buying organic, and obviously I'm buying all like grass-fed, grass-finished beef, no seed oils. So no, we couldn't afford that at Whole Foods. No.
No Whole Food for this guy.
No Whole Foods. We're back at like Publix, like the sale sections.
Like Walmart groceries.
Walmart groceries, yeah.
Where are the real men? Where have you gone to? And I'm talking handymen, men that can fix things, men that can do manly things. Where are you?
Where are they? They're off enjoying life. They're doing the manly things that you think they don't do anymore. They're hunting, they're fishing, they've gone golfing, they're hanging out with their buds, and those things around the house, they've already done them. In fact, they do them ahead of time so they don't become a problem. You know, those things that you all claimed aren't really a big deal, that only take a few minutes here and there. Nothing like having to, I don't know, spend the 3 minutes it takes to load a dishwasher or put a load of laundry in the washer. And now, ladies, after telling us for decades that you didn't want us, didn't need us, you're strong and independent, you can do anything a man can, men have heard you, and they're letting you do exactly that. And y'all have suddenly figured out that, well, maybe that's not what we wanted. We don't want to have to do those dirty jobs and possibly break a nail or get our hair and makeup messed up. We don't want to have to climb ladders or go into dirty, spider-infested basements to have to do some repairs. We don't want to do any of that. And some of you figured, well, we'll just hire men to come in and do that, only to find out that's gotten pretty expensive now, if you can even find one because they're so busy. You ladies created this situation. Now you get to own it, which begs the question, why are you asking these questions? You already know the answer. The problem is you don't want to acknowledge that you're the ones responsible for it. You don't want to have to take accountability that you told men to go away and they've done just that. And I hate to break it to you ladies, but they ain't coming back anytime soon.
That brother hit the nail on the head. He hit the nail on everything that he said was factual. Winter's here, man. Winter, grab your coats. Grab your mittens. Okay? Grab a scarf because it's here. Winter has arrived. Frosty the Snowman is outside right now. You ladies, this is what y'all wanted, and this is what you got. But in typical female fashion, you all say things that sound good, but you really don't think about that. What would happen if you really got what you wanted? It's your fault.
Why nobody wants to speak up about this, but I guess I'll be the one to do it. There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible, mentally stable, emotionally available men. We need to get a search party together, figure out what has happened, where have they gone, and what do we do about this? Because it's a problem.
Look, I have said this before and I will say it again. There is no shortage of good men. It is simply that you don't see the men that are good men in your life as dateable, but they're probably good friends. Like they're probably in your friend zone. And then for the good men that aren't in your life, it is because they're not looking to date. They probably spent far too long in a relationship that took advantage of their goodness. Those men are either working, they're either at home, or they're just hanging out with friends or doing some sort of hobby in seclusion. So if you really do want a good man, you better look in your friend zone or do all that you can to put out positive energy about men, because they will see you and they might take a chance on you then.
Listen, I don't know what's going on with the white people today, but they hitting the nail on the head. First we had a guy, now a woman. It is what it is, ladies. This is just a quick short video to let y'all know that it's over. That is over. All of this, the facade of being strong and independent, I don't need a man, I can do all this by myself, it's over. Y'all are done. If you're still young and pretty enough, I highly suggest that you look into your friend zone, scroll through your phone, through your little call log, call the guy who's labeled Olive Garden and ask him to take you out. And you really work with this man and build a family with him, instead of just using him for the Olive Garden meal. Guys, that's it for today's video. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. If you want another good video, click this one on your left. But if you want a great video, you're gonna click this one on your right. That's it for today's video, and I will see you on another one.